You're on.
Hey, I'm Brett with Champion Nutrition, and look who I found who was wearing the red. It is Mike, the Zipper Sable. And if you can remember Mike, he was what, Mr. Universe?
Mr. America,
Mr. America,
Mr. World.
Mr.
That was
World.
like back in the 1800s, so you know.
1800th century, so yeah, that's before, way before.
That was back when Samir and Banut and I were competing against, at like 1870, 1890, somewhere around there.
Samir, that old guy? Yeah.
During the
Don't call
Jurassic,
Samir an old guy, we're like the same age.
is that during the
Be nice to
Jurassic
me.
period?
Be nice to me.
Awesome, well cool. So what are you doing now these days?
Now I'm teaching courses. I'm the Vice President of the United States Personal Trainers Association.
Okay.
So I teach courses in training and nutrition certification courses all over the world. At the university level, also at the gym level, to get people certified in training and nutrition. But we focus a lot on the actual practical application. So a lot of our testing is what you do actually in the gym, not just write it down on a piece of paper.
Right.
Fairly extensive course and very, very well designed. We're very proud of it. We've been around for 30 years, and we're really the only internationally recognized course in the world. They were recognized in 170 different countries.
Awesome. So where you said you're going somewhere next week?
No, next month I'm going to be going to Poland, Spain, and Italy. Then I'll be down in South America teaching in 4 different countries down there. But I played for a living. I train people for a living. I work with a lot of people in the entertainment industry. I do these courses and teach people. So in turn, I'm bettering other people's lives, which in turn betters mine. And that's what's important to me. And as long as I keep playing for a living and having fun, then that's what it's all about.
You having fun though?
Having fun. Well, look who I'm standing with. I'm standing with this beautiful woman. You're talking about what I do. How much happier can I be?
He's got a point there. I can't argue with him on that one.
So you can't. There, the ego stepped in. Good. Good.
So I have to ask you, have you ever tried any of the Champion products before?
Well, Champion products are fantastic.
You can see there's some right here. I didn't know if you tried any before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've tried some of the Champion products and they work fantastic. The bottom line is in nutrition. This isn't just about working out.
Yep.
It's about fueling the body. And what we get from our foods, because of the lack of nutritional value in a lot of our foods and in our soil, you need to take supplements. People don't get it, It's not about, hey, somebody's there trying to sell you a lot of vitamins and hype. Now a lot of these supplements are medically proven. They've done extensive studies on them. And if you go into a nutrition shop, like in my gym, Woodland Hills Athletic Club, Samir Banut has a nutrition shop right in there. Samir has vast knowledge. We work together. And the main thing is, you're going to the best. You're not going to a guy who read a book standing behind a counter and he's selling you supplements that he knows nothing about.
Right.
You're coming into Mr. Olympia, world champion, the best in the world for his time, and you're getting that kind of knowledge. So whether it's fat burning, gaining muscle, feeling better, there's supplements out there, not with ephedrine in them and things that jack you up and make you jittery. There's good supplements out there with a lot of research, herbal blends and stuff that make you feel better. You don't crawl out of bed in the morning, you've got energy. You're making a difference in your own life, other people's lives. You're not dragging from day to day. See, the thing is, people look at fitness, right? And fitness is a combination of your training, your nutrition, your lifestyle. But the bottom line is, people's basic understanding of fitness is, if you don't know the difference between feeling good and feeling bad, then feeling bad is feeling good.
Yeah, you know the difference.
So when you talk to people about taking supplements, just certain supplements, putting together a fat loss formula for a woman who's overweight, putting together an energy formula for somebody that really wants to feel better, putting together a weight gain formula for a kid who wants to be an athlete, wants to be a Mr. Olympia, wants to be a Mr. America, or just wants to better himself, because that's what it's all about.
Right.
Then these products are there. And Champion Nutrition is on the cutting edge of everything that's going on. So what part of that are people not understanding? You're investing, you go out and you're depressed and you eat bad food and you drink alcohol and do all, yet you're not willing to invest in your health. The bottom line is you don't take care of this, where are you going to live?
It's like your body's like a fine-tuned machine. It's like a car. If you don't change the oil, if you don't do all that kind of stuff, if you don't put quality ingredients into that, then the results won't be there. So, and it's longevity too.
Well, it's longevity, and reality is this. We've been taught from the quote-unquote dietary world. I don't live in the quote-unquote dietary world. Diet, the first 3 letters of the word tell you where you'll end up if you stay with it long enough. It's a negative connotation word. Okay? We need to try to get people to understand that you need to be on a nutritional program, a way of life, that's based around what you're trying to achieve, not what I'm trying to achieve, not what you're trying to achieve, but what this person is trying to achieve, just to better your quality of life. Okay? So nutrition is based on ergophysiology. Ergophysiology means eating for action. Giving yourself the nutrients and the supplementation stuff you need to get maximum benefit when you go to the gym, when you run, if you're a weekend warrior and you play football or basketball, so that you feel good. You don't end up straining yourself, run down, lower back problems. These supplements make a huge difference. Okay? What we put into our body, understand your body is basically a chemical factory. It's a machine. It's a high-tech computer. And if you give that high-tech computer what it needs to perform, it will perform at an optimal level. But the bottom line is we go out there, mediocre foods, not eating, not taking enough water, not taking enough supplements, and we go out there and we're working at a 40% level and wonder why we're not making results. When in turn, say you go to a shop like Samir's inside the club and you get the right supplements. Now you're working at 80 or 90% levels, so what are you actually getting? You're getting 2 to 3 times the benefit that you're getting when you're working at a mediocre level.
That's true.
You know?
That's
what it's all about. So it's all about. So the problem is you have supplements in the drugstores, you have supplements in grocery stores, and people don't understand what they're for. So they hear from their friends, take this. They have no idea why they're taking it, they do no research. In the internet world, you can look and see these supplements are medically proven. Things like creatine, glucosamine. I mean, a lot of these products, they're medically proven. They work. They work. You know? And people wonder, I go to the gym every day, I eat good. Eating good means they eat, you know, junk food twice a day rather than 6 times a day. But I'm doing all this, but I'm not changing. How many people do you talk up to on a daily basis here in this field? Yep. Every day. I make my living of people going, I don't change, I need to change, I've seen your people change.
Right.
You have no choice with me. If you don't change, you pay me and I will keep the money and you will be gone.
Right.
Okay? So it's a matter of, when you're going to put together, stop talking about nutrition and realize that companies like Champion Nutrition have invested hundreds of millions of dollars to better your life. Not to better their pocketbooks. I mean, obviously they need to make money, but they're trying to better people's lives and make a difference in athletes and sports. Why have sports in all levels become so much better over the years? Because people have learned about nutrition. We've learned about supplementation, and that's what it's all about.
That's true, and that's what it's all about. And if you can't tell, this guy is super passionate about the sport and the nutrition, which I think is awesome, because he just gives off great energy. And he does personal training as well, besides traveling around and doing the education. So where could we find you? Someone want personal training advice?
Woodland Hills Athletic Club, you can contact there. You can go to my website, yozipper.com, yozipper.com, or MikeSable.com, SABLE.com, and you can get in touch with me. I also do motivational speaking around the world. I work with some of the top speakers in the world. I've done this for years, but reality is when you get healthy and you feel good and you understand what you're doing and you put your life together, okay, how you portray that to somebody is so hard because they don't understand. You're balanced on spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. You need to have that balance in your life. I speak from here, not from here. I have the knowledge, obviously I've studied for years and years and years, and I think I know as much as anybody in this sport. But the bottom line is, it comes from here.
Right.
I don't read from notes. I don't read from brochures. It comes from the heart, because the mistakes that were made over the years, guys like Samir Banuch is a very close friend of mine, we invented the mistakes. So what we try to do now, being in our field of nutrition and training, is go to you. Honey, don't make that mistake, because guess what? It doesn't work.
Right.
Now, do people listen? Not always. But eventually, you know, they come to you and finally find out what's real.
Cool.
What's real.
Did you by any chance have any caffeine this morning?
I have my supplements this morning.
He naturally has all this energy.
Listen, honey. Samir's got me on some good supplementation that keeps my energy up, that keeps me in shape. I mean, you know, I'm 130 years old.
Awesome.
Thank God for Botox and Samir. I'd be done.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Right,
thank you for wearing the red.
Thank you.
We'll check out your site.
We're wearing the red. Champion Nutrition. Body by Zipper.